Bing, 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 bing. Hey, did you guys see my collector's Toyota? It's like a really old Toyota that's on a trailer.
This guy came in asking us that the other day.
I can't hear the music though.
Do the feed? Oh, because it's a button you gotta push.
Which one?
One of those buttons right there on the bottom. There it is. You hear it? Chicky, chicky, check. Can't hear me in the mic. Can you hear
Check,
me through
check,
the mic?
check, 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 check,
There
check.
you are. There you are.
Here we are. Here we are, back in effect. This is the Lenny Sports Talk Show with my brother Ray Archuleta to the right.
Hello.
Hello, baby. This is Elvis. We found Elvis. Maybe I should be Elvis for I was gonna say Christmas for Halloween. What are you gonna be for Halloween, Ray?
I was gonna be skeleton.
Skeletor?
Skeleton.
Maybe you should just go dressed up as
Skull.
Kevin Durant then. Oh, ouch!
I'm going as Death.
Sorry.
I'm going as Dia de los Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos.
Muertos.
This is Ray's agent.
I'm
If you
going
want to
as-
call 303. Just kidding.
Death Razor.
If you want him to make an appearance, he will come to your business and do that. Speaking of monster performances, what about Ronnie Hillman? Another 100-yard game. Do you think he's going to get to 1,000 this year, Ray?
Yeah, I think he will.
He's on pace, too.
Yeah.
I don't know where this little man
Looks
came
like
from.
he's
He used to
going
always
there.
fumble. So, key performers. We already talked about Bumgardner, Ronnie Hillman. Also, did you check out the Seahawks yesterday, Ray?
I didn't get to see that game. No,
I watched the
didn't
whole
see that
game.
one. Did you?
Online. The
Yeah, you had to have
the Seahawks got a character win.
Connection on that game.
Yeah, the Seahawks got a character win after people were saying, teammates were saying, quoted as saying, Wilson was not black enough. And Wilson led them down the field with 3 minutes left yesterday for the go-ahead touchdown, with leaving only 47 seconds left. So he made another incredible drive to win that game, but he actually.
I was wondering if they won. I was wondering if they won that game. You know.
Yeah, they won. He actually responded.
Well,
He responded to that not being black enough. He's like, "What does that even?" He said, "What does that even mean?
I know that's
not
what I was
being
thinking.
black enough?
What's
Like,
that
what?
mean?
Why does that? No. Why would my teammates say that about me? You know, but you never know. I mean, he seems like a pretty culturally in the middle type guy. I'm not sure what side he's on. You know, if he's on the culturally blacker side or the whiter side or whatever people want to say. I don't really know him
They probably
personally,
just
so.
view him differently just because he has that mix, and he probably, he sounds probably like whatever they would think it. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound, the way they think it should sound. When he talks or
Yeah, like
the way he acts or
yeah.
something.
His
'Cause he
voice
is a mix,
tone.
yeah.
No, he's not. He's
Or he's not a mix.
I don't think he's.
Kind of looks like a
I think
mixture.
he's, no.
Most people are these days. All
Well, I mean, we all
think
are,
we're
but,
like white, black, brown, but we all are a mix.
Right, but yeah, that's
Americans.
what they were saying. But after this game, nobody really had nothing to say. They were also saying before the game. This was like 5-10 minutes before the game. I got an update saying that the Seahawks have grown tired of Marshawn Lynch and that they were thinking of trading him. So he had 62 yards yesterday on 14 carries. So I'm not sure if they're gonna get rid of him or what they're gonna do. But that was another report. I mean, what do you think they should do? You think they should get rid of Marshawn Lynch? I happen to think that they don't really need him. But that's just me. I mean, they have Russell Wilson is almost their leading rusher. He's at like 400 yards. Marshawn Lynch at 500 yards. So, I mean, do they need him? Do you think the Seahawks need Marshawn Lynch? He missed a catch at the goal line. It went off his hands, which would have gave Seattle a touchdown, and it went right into the defender's hands, and it was intercepted. Well, do you think the Seahawks would need Marshawn Lynch, Ray?
No, they don't.
Beast mode?
I mean,
Skittles?
He was one of the key players during their championship run, but things change. Things always change, so I know, a good team, these good teams in the NFL, they'll find somebody else to fill that position. And, Wilson is probably their best MVP player of the, on that team. So I know they'll get back up. We won't be able to do it without him. So just like with the Broncos, when they lose a player, it's like some of these. We've had many great players come through in the Broncos, and then they leave, and then people will have their opinions and change opinions about the players, but that they were all great players, and the teams always move on and get better. And
yeah, I mean, look at
moving on.
Ronnie Hillman. I mean, ball goes down and Ronnie Hillman comes in. He was a fumble guy.
Yeah.
Everyone hated him
Just
for
like
2
that.
years here in Denver. Oh, he fumbles. He does this. Oh, he sucks and all this. And then this year, 100 yards a game on a pace to 1,000 yards. And it's just like the same thing in Seattle. I mean, honestly, I think the Seahawks would be a little less it would hurt them, and they would be but I think that if the emergence of Michael and Turbin it can fill that void, and if Russell Wilson can just scramble and run for 70 yards a game, or even 50 yards a game, or yesterday he ran for 36. If he can make those plays, those long run yardage plays, I don't think they'll miss Marshawn Lynch if they let him go. I hope they keep him because he's a great player.
Yeah.
He eats a lot of Skittles.
Maybe they
Speaking of that, I want
won't.
some
It's
Skittles.
just more. It seems like the Seahawks have had a lot of drama going on with being in the news, and they
Right.
keep making all these stories about them.
Right, yeah.
And that's what's bad when the team has that, is it does affect them. It seems just when the other teams have that going on too. It seems like the team, even when they're doing good, it'll mess up their chemistry and their flow of things.
Yeah, the whole
so once
story.
they get that straightened up, that whole Tate thing.
The whole Golden Tate thing. So, supposedly, Golden Tate sleeps with Wilson's wife. Percy Harvin gets pissed, punches him in the face, and so that's how that got all. That's how that all happened. So that's why, they're saying that Percy Harvin was too violent or whatever. It's all garbage to me. I mean, it all depends on how they play on the fields, and if one person comes, one person goes. I mean, speaking of that, Golden Tate 151 yards yesterday. He had 154 yards yesterday. So Golden Tate making some noise in London yesterday. Also, our guy from Denver, Matt Prater, misses a field goal, and the Lions lose. No, they don't. They won.
They won.
And the reason why they won is because they got a delay of game penalty right at the end of that game. They got called for a delay game, so they threw the flag before the kick blew the whistle.
It looked like
I didn't
it
hear
was
no
over.
whistle.
Yeah, it looked like it was over.
He had missed the field goal, and they got a redo because of their own mistake, their own delay of game. What'd you think about that one, Mr. Matt Prater fan?
Yeah, I know.
He
I
looks
saw that.
fat.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
Looks
was.
like he's
getting
just
fat.
drinking and chilling.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
That's
Denver
why
got rid of
that
him.
is true. That's why Elway and Broncos had a problem with him.
McManus, though. McManus. Our kicker, he missed from 53 yards, I think it was. So I think anything 50 and over for this guy,
They
he can't
were
make.
testing him. They're trying to push him.
Right. I think Matt Prater is a better kicker either way. So, but I mean, that was crazy how the Lions. I think the Lions are going somewhere. At the beginning of the season, Michael Robinson, the NFL Network, was saying that watch out for the Lions, and I kind of listened to that because it seems like Golden Tate, people like that, they have good luck. And last year he was on the Seahawks, and guess what? They won the Super Bowl. Now he's on the Lions, and look at how they're winning. And look how many yards the guy's putting up. I think he's a little good luck charm. I believe in that. Same with Matt Suhi with the Rockies in 2007. That next year the Rockies got rid of him. He was their little good luck charm, and they just thought he wasn't. You don't really know about luck. Come on.
I was saying that too. So when A lot
Gotta
of these
have luck
teams,
on your
like
side.
the Royals and the Rocky, when they,
Yeah.
I was saying that because they have a guy on their team too. What's his name? He's an outfielder. He's a Japanese player.
Yeah. I know
Um,
what you're talking about.
and I was saying, yes, it looked like the Rockies when they went to the playoffs. They had Matsui.
Gotta have a little good
they
luck
have
charm.
these good Japanese guys come on the team.
Yeah, I think Golden Tate's a good luck charm for that team. 6-2 Lions beat the Falcons on a field goal. Also, the Ravens beat the Bengals,
Yeah.
but I mean the Bengals beat the Ravens, but it actually should have been what I just said. The Ravens beat the Bengals on a Steve Smith last minute touchdown that Flacco threw up to him, and they called an offensive pass interference on him. Leave your freaking yellow dumb little rag in your pocket. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of these referees. They need to get rid of these guys. I don't know why they're out there. I mean, nobody likes them. It's always controversial. I don't understand why they even have referees in football anymore. Come on,
Just
let's get
that reason.
Let's just, you know what? Just like they were saying in baseball, you know how you have a balls and strikes umpire behind the plate. They were saying just use lasers and you would know, like a red light, green light type thing in the back. Well, I think in football maybe we should have something like that. It should only be maybe a quick review on the big scoreboard, and everyone gets a chance to get the right. Well, why are we letting these single-handedly guys with little yellow rags?
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
I was thinking of that yesterday because they're doing it's like an exhibition over there in London with the Lions and the Falcons, and I was just thinking how
stupid it looks.
How the refs, and how I was like,
The English people.
think they look at it, because it seemed like even the refs and were putting on a show the way they were doing it and everything.
They probably just
It's
thought.
like, look at, just like you were saying, look at them with their flags and their little.
They probably equivaled it to. Equaled it to
Like how the soccer cards.
Yeah. You got a yellow card, so you get to do it again. Give him a blue
Go
card.
bloody Lions!
Go
that
to the
bloody
penalty
ref.
box.
Oh, what the hell? I don't have a good.
What accent are we
I
using
know
here?
my accent went off somewhere.
Let's go get the
What
dingo
kind of
out of the
accent
dolly.
You were such a spaz.
Or like when Dracula went to England and picked up Mina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula.
What am I talking about? Also, CSU.
Good one.
CSU.
Halloween.
Like I said earlier, got the boot. They're 7-1. CSU 7-1, ranked 27. Garrett Grayson, 5 touchdowns, 390 yards. So these guys are killing it. CSU, good job. I'm gonna give you a little crowd cheer. Good job, CSU. Giving you a little crowd cheer. You guys are doing fantastic. Heard about CSU, Ray?
Yeah, I heard they're doing really well this season.
7-1. And they're not even in the top 25. I think they should be like 23rd or something. They have them at 26. Come on. Give me a break. That McElwain guy up there, the guy that came from Alabama, their coach, they're saying, oh, he turned around the thing now. You know, he may be a good coach and all that. I think it all comes down to recruiting, because CU loses another heartbreaker to UCLA, 40-37. They're at 2-6. Lots of questions, and I believe that recruiting is always the problem. I mean, they got this quarterback, some other players. You have to have good recruiters. You have to bring in quality people who know how to get quality talent. You can't just pick 6'5" can jump high. You know, you got to go with all the intangibles, leadership. You got to go with luck. If the guy seems to have won championships in the past, if he's won close games, if he's fast. I mean, to me, speed beats fat. So, speed beats fat. So stop eating.
So you gotta have heart.
You gotta have heart and
You gotta have
desire.
that fighting spirit, the warrior. No, yeah, really though, you gotta have that in. You gotta have all that in there for a great player.
Yeah, I mean, if CU
is the number for CU is better than they in past games, so they look
Okay.
like they are improving a little bit.
So let's do this. We're going to do a contest for any of our listeners. We're going to be doing a contest here. We'll see if anyone calls in.